Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Crystal City. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the eye on the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. Why spend time guessing? Let's go look for the owners, but the doors was locked. To say more, the doorknob was missing. Alright, that's a bad sign. Now this is bad. Not that anything else was good though. Pushing the door wouldn't work. Obviously open to the side like in an elevator. Except there was no call button. There's a plate. There was no button on it. Maybe you got some kind of sensor? I touched the plate with my fingers. Then with my palm. Hit it, blew on it, spit on it, talked to it, asked, and then demanded for it to let me go. I didn't beg though. It's unlikely that a rich owner would like doors that need to be begged to open. Or not a rich owner for that matter. The electricity is probably off. It's so dusty here. This place might be abandoned for years. Stop, but the lamp still works. I grabbed it again. The light went up. I touched its glass side. It lit up. Huh. Okay. Now I can clearly see that there are no wires connected to it. It's on batteries. Which means that sensors won't work. There's no use in touching the plate next to the door. And the electric engines won't move the door. I couldn't do that by hand no matter how hard I tried. Now died in pleasant, luxurious furnishings surrounded by beautiful, expensive things. And piles of my own shit and puddles of my own pee, as I'm not seeing a bathroom anywhere. Only the wardrobe door, which is locked. The good part is, I'll suffer 3 days tops. As far as I know, people don't live longer than that without water. I think you're right. Shoo, bad thoughts. There's a way out, even 2 days. One is locked, the other one is high up. I tried to move the couch closer to the hole in the ceiling. It's attached to the floor. I wonder why. The wardrobe too. You mean the wardrobe? You mean that freaking, the door over there? I'm pretty sure it's connected to the freaking floor. You know, since the sides. All the furniture is stuck to the floor as if it was growing out of it. Nonsense. Fine, that's not a problem. I still have my brain as well as hands and eyes. I'll look for something useful with my eyes, pick it up with my hands, and think with my brain of a way to use it. Wow. Minigame, escape the room. Instructions. Click an object to take it in the inventory. Click an object in the inventory. The object is selected. Then click an item in the room. We'll use the object on it. Example, click the key in the inventory, then click the lock on the screen to open it with the key. The inventory button hides the window with gathered items. The X button skips the minigame. Oh my gosh, am I actually doing this? I thought it was like a thing. Take the thread. Make a dress later. Don't know how to turn this on. Voice command, a remote kick? I thought this was something. I don't know who's in it. I don't care either. Extension cord, it will come in handy. Locked. Oh, let's see what's going on outside. It's pretty dark outside. Even if there's something in it, my hand won't fit. Plus, the vase is part of the windowsill. What a strange place. Oh. Can I click any of this stuff? I don't want to touch a lamp. It will go dark out. It will go out. It's as dark as a coal hole in here. What'd I do? Oh, alright, cool. A magnet can be used for, and as an engineer, I just know it. Our magnet is way too ooey gooey. Really? Ooey gooey? I tried it, it's not working. I need some tools. I think that's everything I could pick up. Whoa, look at a button. What if I would turn on self-destruction protocol? See, someone had a love nest here. Ooh. Inventory. Remote. Fires almost there. I should aim precisely. Okay, I like clicking everything. Alright, let's try magnet. Okay. Alright, try pressing the magnet on everything, see if it works. Nope. Right. Oh, Okay, I guess I just do that. Okay, if I tie the magnet to the string, whatever that just said. Does not work, does not work, does not work. Oh! Okay, I had to use on that lamp thing. Okay, I got a key. Oh, got that. Alright. Get this. Throw no cord. Alright. What's the point of having an extension cord with the electricity off? What am I supposed to do with it? Cut off the cord and hang myself? Sort of going out with a bang, but this is too much. Oh. Alright. Woo! Okay, let's see what's in my... Oh, a screwdriver. I got that. Okay, let's try this. Yeah. Really? Katie's not gonna like this. I was gonna say, if it freaking like a Roomba'd up that thing, that huge rock, I would be impressed. Alright, now we can unscrew this. Or not. Okay, let's plug this in. Okay. I don't need the broken drill anymore, but I'm keeping the battery. Ah. Not work. What do I need the battery for? Okay, let's do this. Battery has to be for something, right? Okay, maybe we can take a coat hanger. Okay, what do we use this for? I'm looking around, guys. I'm looking around. I'm looking everywhere. Wait, hold on. The Robo vacuum his corpse in peace. Really? Why leave it in peace? Are you kidding me? Where would I plug this thing in? Here? Okay, And enter with a screwdriver can do anything. Oh, it's a knife. I didn't even see that. With blade, it would be a shame not to take it. Alright, now we got blade. Okay, well, I'll cut some wires, but not for hanging myself. Okay. The way you have to tell us that. Okay, and we're gonna plug it to this. Aha! We have contact. Alright, let's get out of here. I did it, guys, I did it! Mega mind. Finally, I knew there'd be a way out. I hope getting out of the building would be easier. My head started swelling from the huge amount of questions that were pushing out my skull from the inside like heated popcorn. How did I end up in the locked room? Why did I slam into the portal? Was I on drugs? Hypnotized? Did someone carry me? Who could have done it? Linda? Or why would she? And why can't I remember anything? Did she slip me a Mickey? Did you drink a Mickey Mouse? There's a victim seduces, then she pours Mickey into the tea and the victim doesn't remember how it was robbed and taken to an abandoned house? No, no, and no. Then she would have lured a stranger to rent an apartment, not her home. And I wouldn't have remembered our time together. The only thing I'd have would be a headache. Actually, that's the part that fits. I have a migraine. And I clearly remember my time with Linda, and my memories cut off on a very interesting moment. It was completely dark outside, the moon's thin horn hardly shed any light, and the street lights were off. The building was in the woods or some park. No houses in the woods looked way different from this abandoned building. I walked down the path, tripping on roots and bumps and reached an illuminated road. It wasn't just lit, it was glowing itself. The road surface actually did faintly glow in the dark. Touched it and it felt like plastic. But what kind of plastic can hold the weight off a car? Oh, and here's the one, flying down the glowing road towards me. I lifted my thumb, the car screeched a halt. What a strange shape. I've never seen it before. The engine barely makes any noise. Wait, it isn't making noise at all. I can hear my breathing and the whisper leaves behind my back. I wanted to open the door, but it slided it open on its own. Are all doors in these woods like that? I looked inside and relaxed. Got it. There's no driver, which means that this strange car is probably Goggle car. Oh, I'm pretty sure they can't say Google car. Then the glowing road makes sense too. Probably another experiment of the corporation of good. I probably ended up in their camp somehow. And the abandoned strange building is their old office building. And the wonder lamp and these doors and the glowing road, it all makes sense now. Right, it makes total sense. All I have to figure out is how to get home. Dropped onto the seat and got myself comfortable. The seat quickly adjusted to my body shape. A ride to the center, Mr. Car? Mr. Car didn't get the joke and remained silent, but the car moved and started gaining speed. Great! Beyond stretch, the car reclined as if it knew what I wanted. Closed my eyes so the glowing road wouldn't distract me from thinking, and I was woken up by the sound of a melodic trill. Text message? Head in my pocket. Empty. Now I remember I took out my phone and left it on Linda's table. Didn't want it to get in the way of our, tea party. So the phone is at Linda's and I am... Then my eyes open. Aha, I'm in the car. Fully tinted windows, apparently so I could get some shut-eye. What a thoughtful car. The soft light of the dashboard served as a night light and made the cabin feel cozy. As soon as I started moving, the car doors helpfully swung open. What's more, I thought I heard a sigh. A feeling of uneasiness came over me, as though it wasn't the artificial intelligence of an experimental cab that brought me here, but a human being. An invisible one that doesn't have arms or legs, or a tongue. The rest to hop out of the car's darkness into the blinding daylight. That's right, the light really did blind me. I have no idea, like, does this guy understand, like, where he is? I don't understand. While my eyes were getting used to the situation, the Waymo drove off, barely making any sound with its tires and with what seemed like another sigh. The Waymo? How do you know the name of a Waymo? How do you know that? I stared at the ground under my feet for a while. Judging by the color, the pavement seems similar to the one on the forest path. Ooh! Raised my eyes and felt my hair curl. No, it wasn't hair, it was blood rushing to my head from excitement. Holy cow! In delight, skyscrapers of the most incredible shapes were soaring into the sky, gleaming as if they were made entirely of glass. Matter of fact, they really were glass. There wasn't a single stone or plastic paneled building as far as I could see. The walls of all buildings were completely transparent. Silhouettes of people bustled inside. Is this Mumbai? What the cities out there on Earth? The only thing I know about them is that they're ultra modern. Earth? What made me think this is Earth? Glowing plastic roads, glass buildings of astonishing architecture, wondrous cars. There goes some sort of flying transport sweeping across the sky. Trees with branches of different shapes, round, rectangular, triangular. Looks like it's finally happened. I either lost my mind or found my way to another world or another time. Okay, well, let's see. That's your first thought, huh? Your first thought. You assumed you got drugged. And then you just didn't think of ever calling the police or anything about that, and then you see this and you're like, I'm in another world. Alright, that's it. Yep, makes sense, totally. To me, it made no difference whether it was another world, another time, or insanity. If I can't tell delusion from reality, then there's no point in figuring out the truth that no one needs. Everything seems real to me, so why not lay back and enjoy the ride? In fact, this is even better than reality. The world seemed very bright, colorful. Vibrant and intense. I felt something similar when I crossed my eyes for too long and finally went to stereo image mode for the first time. Or the first time I watched a 3D movie, or the first time well, you get the point. Anyway, my past life seemed like distant memory now, as if I dreamed it and now the details are hard to remember. Like none of it ever happened, there's no more left of it than a blurry, indistinct thought in the back of my head. While at the same time, everything is bright and clear in reality. Tall buildings, blue skies, beautiful girls. It's like I put on glasses and can now see the world in true color and detail. I even poked the bridge of my nose and fixed my ridiculous goggles as usual, and realized that I wasn't wearing any. I can see on my own without any optics and my body feels so powerful, is that it? As if my muscles have grown, not much, but still. My god, I'm like that guy, Peter freaking Parker, the one who got bitten by that magic genetic spider. Yes. That moment, I felt that my head was still aching a little and my left leg was asleep. Fine, so the spider didn't bite me, just lost a couple of hickeys. The headache got worse, or it could have just licked me. Anyway, I didn't get any superpowers. Something does seem to have fixed my eyesight. Yeah, right, and transporting me to a different time or to a different planet. Suddenly I felt really sick. The amazing futuristic city reared before my eyes and my legs gave way. I melted like jelly on a hot day and eased down to the blue light asphalt. I mean plastic, or whatever this is. Why am I taking this all so calmly? As if this isn't the first time I woke up in an abandoned forest hut in a strange city? I decided that someone drugged me and ditched me beyond city limits. That's exactly what normal people find shocking and terrifying. Why did I feel anything like that? By the way, what did I feel? I closed my eyes and tried to remember. I regained consciousness. I feel good. Regular post-sex satisfaction? Oh wow, so sex is a regular thing for me now. It sure didn't take me long to get used to the good stuff. Or is that euphoria after losing my consciousness? The brain soaks in oxygen causing... Never mind. The point is that the euphoria vanishes, leaving only a bit of disgust from finding myself lying on a dirty floor. No, the floor is clean. There's only dust and a few crumbs of concrete. Something else was bothering me. There was something in my hand. I stuffed it in my pocket without looking. What was it? I dove into my pants pocket and fished it out. Jeez, it's just condom. One of those which flew all over Linda's room when I... No, that's not important. I returned the little square to my pocket and even squinted. I felt the fire of arousal start coming over me again. The memories were so pleasant. Now isn't the time or the place for those feelings. Now is the time for feeling fear and terror. Because I've either lost my mind or I haven't, which would be even weirder and scarier. To my satisfaction, I realized that fear really was coming over me. An entire night too late, but nevertheless, it's starting to unfreeze and sluggishly move around. Now, this is normal. This is my reaction, my feelings. But what about the ones before this? Weren't they mine? Citizen, are you unwell? Do you require medical or any other kind of aid? The voice was somewhat harsh, yet pleasant. Despite everything, there was sincere concern in the female voice. Who are you? Why are you just towering over me like this? This is kind of scary, but okay. I think you're human. I opened my eyes and jumped before I could get up. Never thought that we, Spider-Men, could have such strong and nimble buttocks. Nevertheless, there were more than enough reasons to jump. Reason 1, she was standing. I was sitting and looking right up her skirt. It's quite awkward when you can see the panties under the ultra mini skirt of the girl you are talking up close. Reason 2, there were no panties. I could see the bare intimate details perfectly, as well as the equally intimate hairstyle a bit higher up. And that hairstyle was stunning. The design was shaped with incredible precision, as it was done with a laser. Actually, maybe it really was a laser. What do I know about local morals and technologies? That's right, nothing. The design looked like the feather of some fairy tale bird that was sticking out the slight folds between the girl's legs. The colored strands formed very delicate curls, while the very top of the feather was rainbow in the center and fluffy along the edges. What are you talking about? The fluff looked very delicate. I do realize that hair in intimate places could be coarse because it serves to protect soft parts of the human body. Yet my breathing made this unnaturally thin fluff quiver so easily. Barely managed to fight the urge of touching the hair on the strange girl's pubis and had even more difficulty forcing myself to look away. And now there was one more reason for surprise. The girl in front of me was dressed in pretty sexy variation of the military uniform. The style reminded me of something old from Hugo Boss. Felt uneasy. I remember who was wearing similar uniform. Cloth cap clearly had some sort of wings on it, but there were just beautiful wings and that's all. There's a similar design. Well, that's a relief. Everything isn't as bad as it seemed. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the episode here, everybody. It seems like we found a girl who's human in this futuristic planet, apparently. Yeah, futuristic planet. That's not our planet Earth. Or maybe it is. Maybe in the future. Who knows? We'll find out in the next episode of Crystal City. If you guys enjoyed this episode of I Spy and finding how to get out of the room, and also finding this girl, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!